Hi, welcome back to my channel, QT's Journey, and this is all about life's adventure and journey. Today we are going to talk about my tree. We have turned this tree from a groundhog tree to a spring equinox tree and now into a full spring tree. We are going to now start taking down the winter side of it and putting up the spring side of it. So right now, just to recap, we have, and I'm gonna stand over here, we have the winter side of the tree because we have the three phases. We have the spring equinox side of the tree. And then we have the spring side of the tree. Okay? So we are going to transform the winter side. Now, it is rather late to transform the winter side, but because of climate change and because here where I'm from, the temperatures have gone from 80 degrees all the way down to 30 degrees and actually into the 20s. So it has been crazy weather. So I wanted to wait until temperatures, were a little bit higher. We were consistently in at least the 40s and not going into the 30s or even into the 20s where we're freezing basically. I mean, we're freezing at 32 degrees, but I didn't want to have freezing temperatures. I wanted to make sure, because freezing temperatures does signify winter. So I wanted to get out of those freezing temperatures, but no luck, we're still in them. But it is right now, May 3rd. So I figured it was time to take down the winter side. But instead of doing it fast, we're gonna do it slow because we're still having crazy weather. And it's all due to global warming, as everybody knows. So right now I'm going to take down the winter side, and we are going to do it slowly. So today we are going to take down all of the rings, okay, the paper rings. And then tomorrow I will take down something else. So let's take down the paper rings. Okay, here we go. We're taking down the paper rings. This signifies the transition. As winter leaves us, spring comes in. So basically as things, because in wintertime things die, and in springtime things start to regrow. So it's regrowth. So this is what this signifies. So as the winter leaves us, spring comes. As things die, things then are born or regrow. So that is what we're going to do. We are going to slowly ease into spring, even though it is May 3rd, when, as I said, temperatures here still go into the 30s, which is a little bit crazy, but that is the life we are living in. And as we say, life's a journey. Life is not predictable, and we go with the flow because we do not want to be driving ourselves crazy, and we are always flexible, at least on this channel, because life is messy, and when life is messy, we survive, at least on this channel. Okay, so tomorrow we will take something else down, and then once everything is down, we will then start the rebirth, or the next phase, which is the spring side. So stay tuned, and tomorrow we will take another piece of winter down. Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is QT, and we are going to do the final take down from, remember, winter to spring to summer. So now we're in summer. So this tree is going to do a whole lot of things. So we are going to take down the rest of the winter while we're doing this. So we're taking the snow and the pine cones, if everybody can see, with snow in it. Remember we did that. And I'm going to put it away for the summer. How exciting. And it's very easy. We've been taking it, if you remember, slowly, taking it apart slowly, because winter doesn't just leave all at once. It leaves slowly in steps. And actually, this weather here that we've been having has been very cold. We've been in the 40s and 50s, and then we'll go up to the 90s, and then we'll come back to the 40s and 50s. So this spring has really not been a spring to sprung. It is a spring which is confused whether it's supposed to be cold or hot. So we are just taking it down. Okay, so it has been taken down the winter side, as you can see, and we are going to add, because spring and summer, because we're going to do this both, is light and bright, so we are going to add more lights. We are going to add more lights. So we are going to do that now. Okay, we have plugged the lights in, and now we're going to put them on the tree for a light and a bright kind of mood sensation for summer/spring. I'm hoping this year summer is going to be nice and warm and hot, because the last summer was dreary, cold, lots of rain. We didn't get to use the pool as much as we wanted to, or go to the pool as much as we wanted to. So this year I would like it to be a little bit more summery and hot. As I'm moving around, we're going to do another set of lights. And again, these came from my favorite store, the dollar store. Or the Dollar Tree, I'm sorry. The Dollar Tree. And they are the new product that they have out for spring. That's when I got them. And they are, I think, just fabulous. They're actually also plastic, which I like, and not glass. So I'm not worried about having them break. We're just going to do that. And go all the way out here. Give some light to make it light and bright. Just alternate with putting it on. Now, this is like a passion project. The tree, doing the different seasons. I like it because it is a good transition. You know, we talk a lot about transitions and how our lives all do change. And that's what this whole entire video or series, because it's a series of videos is all about. It's about change and kind of going through that. I am not doing the best job at this, I'm noticing, because I have, here we go. We're just going to tuck it in like we did last time. And maybe we're going to put them like this. We can go here. And this doesn't look all that great, so we're gonna need to do something with this. So we're gonna tuck it, because I don't like having a cord just going down the tree. That is not my, doesn't look natural. Looks kind of, okay, so there, you can put this in front of it for the cord, so we can't see the cord, okay. So let me look back to see what it looks like, and you can look at what as well. Do we have any holes? Do we have any? Guess we could have put more down here. See how we have it kind of, we're gonna kind of try to move it a little bit. Can't move it a lot because I'll say redo this whole thing, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna step back again to see. Okay, it looks pretty good. Okay, so it looks pretty good. I have this popping out. Okay, now it's time to decorate it. So I'm gonna use, because it is spring, summer, flowers. I am gonna go buy more, because I only have 2 right now, but we're gonna use flowers to start. So we are gonna just put them in the tree like this, and like this, in bunches. And then I also have this wonderful garland. And we're gonna put this on the tree. Oops, we're gonna put it this way. Just hang it. Kind of just going all over. Kind of going down, going across. And again, nothing has to be perfect. It just has to be something fun to look at, just like your Christmas tree. Your Christmas tree is not perfect. This isn't going to be perfect, although I don't really like how this garland is going. It is not the easiest to use. So I got this also from the Dollar Tree. And this isn't the easiest to put on. It's not like the garland for Christmas. It's a little bit harder here. I'm not liking the look of it. I go underneath the lights. Let's see if that works, because I didn't like how it was sticking out and it wasn't part of it. Let's see if that works better. Yep, it does. Hi! So I went to the store, the Dollar Tree, and I picked up some of the ornaments that we're going to put on this tree to make this spring/summer. So it is going to be pineapples. I'm going to tie some string around them and hang them. And flamingos. And this is going to go to the top. It's a lantern. It has an LED light. So instead of the globe, we're going to replace it for the summertime, spring/summer, with the lantern. I bought more flowers, a lot more flowers. So I'm going to show you how many more flowers. And it's all different types, as you can see. And you will put these into, because spring has sprung, of course, and obviously for the summertime, they also persist as long as they can handle the heat. And here's some more beautiful ones. So we have, and we have some all different colors, as you can see. So this is going to make the tree. Also has a gnome climbing. It has hooks, so we're gonna hook this to the back of the tree, or on the tree. And we have a buzzy bee, and we have one more. We have a turtle. I thought this was gonna look so cute, a turtle. So, just climbing. So we are gonna put this all on the tree. And so let me put the string around the flamingos and the pineapples, and then we will start decorating. Hello. So I made all the decorations, put the ribbon on. I did for the pineapples use pipe cleaner because I figured it would be easier, and it matches the pineapple. So we are gonna put all of these items on the spring/summer side. The reason I say it's a spring/summer side is that spring, since winter lingered so long here with our weather, and it didn't start becoming warm until later in spring, I just didn't feel the need or the ambition to turn my winter side into a spring side. I started doing it, as you all know, later, and it's taking me a while because the weather outside has just not been cooperative. Now we are in this between the 70s and the 90s, off and on. So I consider that to be spring weather, going almost into summer weather. But it is the first day of summer, so we are doing the spring side of it. So let's decorate. And I just love flamingos. Flamingos are my favorite. They are. And I love these because it has two sides. It has a clear side and it has a pink side. So depending on how you feel about things, you can decide what side you want to use. And I am going into the solstice side. Here we go. Here is my spring side. Sorry, I was decorating into the solstice side of it. Here we go. Here we go. And then we're going to put our flowers in, because that is what we're going to do. Ooh. Put these up there and put some pink, because we like our pink. And we like orange. I love orange. And I do love some more pink. Burst of colors. Purple. And we get some more pink here. And we got white. So we got to do all the colors. And I'm just putting them sporadically around the tree to bring it out. And then we have some of this, looks like some grass, because in spring the grass grows, right? Winter's done, spring comes, grass grows, so I got some grass to represent it. So we're gonna put it down here. You really can't see it because it's grass, so it's green like the tree. But we're just gonna do that so it comes out a little bit. You can see that. Now we are going to put our guys up. Okay, let's put the guys up. So there's little hooks on the back. Okay, and these are cute. Again, this is the Dollar Tree. And these were $1.75 actually. So I can't really say they're $1 because they're not. The flowers were also $1.75, which surprised me. I thought they would have been like $1.25, the flowers, but they weren't. So that surprised me. I'm just going to angle them on a branch and then put the branch up a little bit to have them hang. There's the turtle. And put this one down here, the bee. There we go. The bees are buzzing. Okay, so, oh, I forgot the top of the tree. So we are gonna change the globe. There we go. And put our lantern with flamingos and sunglasses. It's not as big as the globe is, but it will do. And it does have a light, if anybody didn't realize that. It has an LED light. So it is beautiful. Again, this is your tree. When you create it, you can create it any way you want. You want to put bird's nest in. You want to make other decorations that maybe photos of you in the spring, maybe of your flowers. So instead of getting the fake flowers, you take pictures of flowers and you put them on the tree. However you would like to do it, it is your tree. And again, the tree represents change, flexibility, learning. As the season grows, as the season changes, then so does our lives. So it basically is showing us that as we grow, or as we age, we change, and there's always movement and change as we go forward. If you are having some difficulties, just wait a little bit and it will change. If you are extremely happy and you stay happy, then that won't change, but maybe something in your life will change. Your kids are getting older, or you go from working full-time to retirement, or you just had a baby, and then your baby, when you look at the baby the next time, the baby's 16 years old and driving a car like my child. So you never know where life is going to take you. But the tree represents change, growth, and happiness. So I hope you all basically create something as beautiful. And remember, you can use your Christmas tree all year long, which is what we're doing on QT's Journey. So stay tuned for the next Christmas change, or tree change, I should say. Not Christmas, because it's no longer a Christmas tree. Right now it is, we took winter off, so it is the solstice. Then it's also spring. And now it is kind of spring/summer, because we have some of the flamingos and lots of flowers and the gnomes and the turtles. So it is a seasonal change. Now stay tuned to figure out what I'm going to change the entire tree to next. And we are going to do an entire tree. This was a trilogy. Now we're going to start something new, and I'm not sure what it is. So stay tuned. See you soon.